the boys. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Hollywood's Finest 4365. And today, we're gonna do Wingstop. Yeah. All right, so I got the voodoo fries, I got the Cajun corn, I got the lemon pepper wings, the smoky hickory barbecue, I believe it was, and I got some buffalo wings. I don't know if you can see that, but you'll see me eat it. So today, we're gonna do story time, man. I want to tell y'all a story about back when I was around the age of 14 through 16. I was bad, like any other normal teenager. You know, we go through that phase. But let me say a prayer. We're gonna dive in, and then we'll get the story time started. Come, Lord Jesus, be our guest, and let this guest to us be blessed. And in your name we pray, amen. All right, so, man, these voodoo fries look good. It's my first time having them. Oh, I gotta take a bite first without the ranch, see how it tastes. Without the ranch. Ooh, look at that bite. Oh well. Okay. Ooh, got a little kick to it. I like that. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, so, got a nice little kick. Look, y'all think I can't handle spicy food no more after watching that spicy noodle challenge. Don't get it twisted. And spicy noodles, I will be back for you. And I will win the next time I do that challenge. That ranch set it off. All right, so we're gonna get into the story. Maybe. I'm so hungry. It's my first time eating all day. All right. I don't want to talk about food no more. That's good, y'all. Oh, sipping on my sun drop. Matter of fact, go get y'all some Wingstop, man. Go get y'all some voodoo fries, whatever wings you like. You gotta have that Cajun corn. You gotta have a ranch, most definitely. Whatever else y'all want, and come sit down and listen while I do story time. All right. So I was about 15 years old, and it was a weekend, okay? And every weekend, my boys used to come over my house, because my parents was just cool like that, you know, like they'd come over and my mom and dad would cook all types of food, and, you know, they was just cool, you know. I guess it's because I was in the house and not running around out in the streets and stuff, so they didn't care, you know what I'm saying? Let me have my friends over. So, one weekend, my boys were supposed to come over. Now, I don't encourage this, but you know how teenagers are. We wanted to get our drink on, you know what I'm saying? And I looked the oldest out of most of our friends. So they was like, Hollywood, why don't you try to see if you can get us a little something to sip on? I'm like, all right, cool. So my brothers were already around that age, you know, where they were legally could go drink. So I hit up one of my brother's friends. I said, look, man, I have 20 bucks. Can you give me a 30 case? And you keep the change, like I owe you one. And you know how the older you know, the friends they gave me a hassle like, oh, you ain't supposed to drink, this and that. And I'm like, come on, man, you know you're doing it at the same age. I'm gonna be at the house, I'm gonna be safe. It's not like I'm driving nowhere. Hook me up. So he was like, all right, cool, man, I got you this one time. I'm like, all right, bet. So I give him $20. He goes to this little gas station. Matter of fact, the gas station was Casey's. If y'all ever heard of Casey's, y'all know what I'm talking about. Especially the pizza. Fire. Anyway, he brings me back the beer, and I stash it outside in our shed. My dad had a shed, and he was like the only person that ever went back out there. You know, just in case he needed to work on anything. He kept all his tools back there, mower, all that. I'm like, he's the only person to go in there. And at this time of night, you know, it's the weekend, he can go back there, so I'm cool. So I stashed the 30 case back there, invite all my boys over. Now, my cousin was actually one of the people that was with me. And I ain't gonna say his name, but if he see this video, he gonna know who I'm talking about. Excuse me. So he winds up coming to my house. I got all my other friends, they come, and you know, I'm telling them like, hey, yo, I got a 30 case, like, I'm finna chill. It's gonna be fun. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. So where's the 30 case? And I'm like, I'm gonna go get it, or y'all all just follow me back there. So they follow me back to the shed, and I can't find it. Don't know where the 30 case is. Disappeared. I'm looking stupid. They was like, bro, if you couldn't get it, you should have just said so. We could have found another way. I'm like, no, I'm telling y'all. I had a 30 case. Like, I told them about everything I had to go through to get it. I'm like, I stashed it here. I don't know where's it at. So we disappointed, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, it's whatever. We don't need it. Like, we can still do whatever, you know. Back in the day, when I was growing up, you know, Nintendo 64 was a big thing. We played some Super Smash Bros, played some Mario Kart, you know, whatever. So, like, we'll just do that. So, we are going to the house, and we trying to set up the Nintendo 64. And it was during the winter time. So inside the house, it was hot. We had the heat on. So I told my friends, I'm like, yo, I gotta go outside for air. They're like, all right, cool. So I go outside, and to my surprise, my brother had the 30 case. Or he didn't have the 30 case, but I seen him drinking one. I'm like, where you get that? He's like, oh, I found it in the garage. I'm like, bro, that was mine. You know what he did? He played the big brother card on me. Sure did. I'm gonna start with some of these wings. So he was like, you ain't supposed to have this anyway. You too young. You shouldn't be drinking. I'm gonna tell our mom. I'm like, for real? So I'm mad. Even though I knew, if you would have told my mom, I would have gotten a lot of trouble. Cause my mom, she didn't play any of that stupidity back in the day. Like, if you was on some stupid stuff, doing something you weren't supposed to do, you was getting your whooped. You know what I mean? So I put all that to the side. I'm like, bro, I don't care. Like, that's mine. I paid for it. Like, you knew that wasn't yours, but you took it anyway. So what are you talking about? So we get into this huge argument. So he winds up taking the rest of the case, and he locks it in his girlfriend's car. And was pretty much like, you ain't getting that. So you might as well go on about your night. I'm like, all right, bet. So Me, I was a very adventurous and crafty teenager, if you will. He went in his room with his girlfriend, and they fell asleep. Now they had their room, like there was an extra room in the basement, so my parents just turned it into a bedroom for my brother. So I had to walk down the steps, open the door, get the keys off the dresser. Only problem was the steps. Each step you step down, loud creak. So I'm like, all right, well, if I do it slow and stuff, you know, he might eventually wake up or hear it. So I jumped down the steps. Bad idea. Bad idea. Sounded like I dropped a bomb on each step. But when I got closer to the bottom of the steps, I kind of slowed down more. But I got past the steps, creak open the door, they out, lights out. I'm talking about Mike Tyson hit you out. I'm like, cool, this is gonna be a breeze. Grab the keys, head back upstairs. Okay, lemon pepper. Okay. I wasn't planning. My bad. Anyway. I go to the car. My car, got a 30 case. Now I'm knowing that it's a Saturday night, you know, they're gonna wake up and go out and go do whatever they do. So if I hide the 30 case again in the same place, he gonna find it. Like that's where he gonna look. So we used to have like this little cornfield. I know it sounds hectic, but it was like a small little cornfield, like in the middle of a subdivision. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what it was. I put the 30 case over the cornfield, right? Sneak back downstairs, put the keys up, run upstairs. Homeboy's like, why are you looking like that? Like, what's so funny? What you smiling about? And I'm like, I got the 30 case back. I know where it went. Oh, like, man, for real? I'm like, yeah. I told y'all I got it. I was like, what happened? I said, man, my brother took it. And he went to sleep. And I just took it back. It's mine. I paid for it. They're like, yeah, man, where's that? So I told them, I hid it over in the cornfield. I was like, but we should wait till they leave. That way, you know, we ain't gotta worry about them on my case. So we sneak over there. We each have one. Think we cool. I don't even know why I did half the stuff I did as a teenager, but teenager's gonna be a teenager, you know. And so we go back to the house, you know, and guess who's awake? My brother and his girlfriend. So they get ready to leave. They go to the car, realize the 30 case ain't there no more. We chilling in the house. Minute later, storm in the house. You broke in my car. That's my property. What are you doing? Da, da, da. And I'm like, that was my 30 case. And you knew it was. And that's because you see my brother take it from me and this and that. Like you just was on his side. Like you knew that wasn't right. It was mine. She mad I went in her car, so I didn't care. It was mine. Like, could have been a different story if it wasn't mine, or like if I was stealing, you know, that'd be a different story. But that wasn't the case. It was mine. I took it back. What you mad for? Anyway, me and my brother wound up getting into it, you know, because why you going in her car and this and that. Bro, when I was younger, like everything was so hectic with me being the little brother. So fights and arguments all the time between them for stupid reasons. And we're all grown, you know, we talked about it and like we over it now. We are on way better terms, but you know, that's what it was when you growing up. My mom had 7 boys. Nothing but boys, no girls. So a lot of testosterone, a lot of fighting and arguing. Let me get back to the story. So they get done yelling at me, whatever. We're like, okay, cool. Time to turn up. So we moved from the living room. We was all in the living room playing Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. So they leave. We wait about a good 30 minutes, make sure we're in the clear. And finally, we go back into the cornfield, get the case, sneak it upstairs, and we having a ball. We turned up. And we get to drinking, having fun, chilling, kicking it, laughing. I invited a few more friends over. Snuck some girls in the house. Don't ever do that. Young boy teenagers, don't do that. Because if your mama catch you, it's game over. Anyway. Hey. They ain't playing. Okay, we can stop. I see you. Anyway, why don't you get some girls over? I cannot lie when I tell you it was about 15 of us upstairs in my room. The room was all to myself. Either my brothers were moved out or I had one of my brothers moved out already. And the other one had a room across from my parents, and my other brother had a room downstairs in the basement. And my room was I don't know how to explain it. It was upstairs, but it was 2 rooms in one. So I had both sides of the room, and it was just lovely. The rest of my brothers were either on the middle floor or down in the basement. So we got the music blaring. We drinking off this 30Ks, just kicking it. My dad came to the bottom of the steps. That's the thing that saved me. My dad, he would be the one to come and try to punish me if I was doing something wrong. And he would be like, yeah, I need to be quiet. He would always yell up the steps. He never came upstairs. So I would go to the top of the steps and be like, all right, Dad, I'm sorry. I'd turn down the music, chill. So he went back to bed. And we would go right back, kicking it, having a good old time, everybody cracking up laughing, and my dad would come right back to the steps. Hey, y'all need to be quiet before I come up there. I'm like, oh. I'm like, all right, everybody gotta calm down, chill. Well, we was like, all right, cool. We sit down, we chill, talking. Started getting late. So most of everybody went home except my cousin and 3 other of my friends. It's still I think it was 7 or 8 cans left out of 30 cans. So we gotta get rid of these. Otherwise, we gonna be up in trouble. Although we could have just took the case and threw it away in the trash. I don't know what, like I said, a teenager. I don't know what we was thinking. So we all wind up splitting them up, drink them. And we was past feeling good. We was there. Y'all know what I'm saying? We get hungry. Every weekend, my dad always used to make a huge pot of beans. Beans and ham, turkey, whatever. Fire. And my cousin loved my dad's beans, and he would always ask us when we got in the house, "You making some beans this weekend?" But yeah, even if my dad didn't feel like it, if my cousin came over, he would make the beans just because he knew how much he liked beans. Anyway, we eat, go to sleep. The next morning, everybody hungover. My cousin got up the worst. As soon as he woke up, like, "Y'all, I don't feel good." I'm like, I know that face. I'm like, "Bro, you need to go to the bathroom ASAP." He's like, "I ain't gonna make it to the bathroom," because the bathroom was downstairs on the main floor. He's like, "Bro, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the bathroom." I'm like, "Man, what am I gonna do with this dude?" I was like, I can't have him puke on my floor. So I'm like, "Window's right there." I was like, "Well, there's the window right there." Runs over, opens up the window, pukes all out the window. I'll only remind you, this is a Sunday morning, okay? So mom and dad are up early, bright and early, getting ready for church, right? Next thing you know, parents get ready to leave to go to church. So we're like, all right, cool, we got the time to get ourselves together, be straight. Mom and dad comes home, like, "All right, y'all, we're gonna go to church. Everybody remember to do their chores. You know, be good while we gone." I'm like, "Yeah, you know, we got y'all. All right, y'all have fun at church." Go to the car. Like 10 seconds later, all you hear is my mom screaming. We just got our siding done, brand new siding, brand new paint job, everything. Y'all know where this is going. My cousin puked down a whole entire side of the brand new siding we had. Let's just say my mama canceled going to church that Sunday. And she came in, they came upstairs, which they never do. That's how I knew that this situation was serious. I said, "Which one of y'all threw up outside of the window? And if you got sick, why don't you go in the bathroom?" So what was y'all doing last night? I know it's not good to lie to your parents, but we lied ASAP, quick, in a hurry. And my cousin confessed, like, I wasn't feeling good and I don't want to throw up on your floor, so y'all just heard me through the window. I threw up out the window. I thought I got it on the ground. Mom was furious, but she said, "You know what? I'll make you a deal. You get this hot bucket of water and soap, and you get your butt out there with this wash rag, and you wash off the side of our house." Sunday morning, at about 9 o'clock in the morning, my cousin on the side of the house, on a ladder, watched puke off the side of the house. I'll never forget it. So, whatever you do, all right, let me stop right there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be a responsible teenager. Go to school. Keep your grades up. And listen to your mom and your dad. That same night, my cousin stayed again. Everybody else went home. We bored. Teenagers acting stupid. I don't know whose idea was it, but later that night, we was like, "Man, let's go around and see what be in these coolers. I'm like, all right, cool. So, for some reason, I don't know why I did this. I was on the basketball team. I put on my basketball outfit, the whole warm-up suit, whole jumpsuit. I don't know why I did that. So I put it on. We walk around the streets checking out coolers. And there used to be this creek down the street from where I lived. And it was like a little shortcut. If you cut through the creek, you would get to the park like 15, 20 minutes faster. Otherwise, you had to walk around the whole entire town to get to the park. Now that took way faster. So everybody who ever lived in the same town would know what I'm talking about. There was a creek back behind Casey's, and we would just cut through there to get to the park faster. Now, it's like 11:30 at night. We're like, yo, let's cut through the creek. You know, we'll go to the park and, you know, cut through. So we wind up cutting through the creek, and I was the first one to go. Excuse me. Now, remind you, it was wintertime, so the creek was frozen. So it was like a hill, like a big steep hill. Not that big, you know, but you had to like bend your knees real good to get down the hill. So I get down there and I'm on the ice and I'm playing with my cousin, like, hey, look, cuz, I'm surfing. And I jumped up and I came back down. All the ice cracked, fell in the water, jumpsuit, wet, it's winter, I'm dirty, it's cold, I'm mad. You know when you like do something, like when you like hurt yourself or just something happened to you and it make you mad and somebody witness it happened to you, so they laughing, so you get 10 times upset because they laughing at you? That was the situation. My cousin would not stop laughing. I'm cold, I'm angry, I'm irritated, I just want to go home, change. But no, for some reason we continued our little adventure. But we wind up coming around to this one cooler because it was always outside. No matter what, this cooler was always outside. Me and my cousin were like, let's go check it out. So we go, open the cooler, full of different types of beer. We like, yo, we gotta get this. I know it was bad, it was wrong. I'm not the type of person anymore. Trust me, I've grown way more, but you know, I was a teenager. Grab the cooler and run back to the house with it. Put it in my dad's shed. I'll be like, tomorrow after school, we gonna kick it, invite our friends over. So we go to school. We telling all the homeboys that, yeah, man, this what me and Cuzzo did. Whoop-de-whoop. Come over Hollywood crib after school. I'm like, all right, cool. Get out of school. Finally get off the bus, the school bus. I head back to the crib. And I got changed, ran over my cousins, because he had lived like maybe 10 minutes away if I was walking. Grabbed him, we went back to my house. We go straight for the cooler. Walk up into the shed. And to my surprise, my dad and 3 of his close friends smashed. My dad is 65, okay? So these OGs, so they know how to throw a few back. So I'm looking at my cousin like, bro, did they really? There was like maybe one left, literally one left. and out of like at least, I don't know, a good 60, all gone. And they act like it ain't phased them. They laugh around, cracking jokes, having a good old time. I'm mad, heated. I'm like, Dad, what's up? Like, that was mine. Excuse me. He played me so bad, y'all. You know what he said? He said, actually, he grabbed the last one and he tossed it to me. And he said, you can take that and not complain, or I can go inside and tell your mama what you brought back to the house. And I said, you know what? Well played. Well played. So, moral of the story, y'all, leave beer alone. Don't mess with it. Just go to school, do your homework, focus on whatever program you in, play some sports, and enjoy being a teenager, because it goes by quick. That's, after I graduated high school, it was just like this, year after year after year. You just get old right after you graduate high school. It was like, as soon as you graduate, you get your diploma, like old age, knocking at the door like, you ready? You ready for the party? I was not ready. I'm still not ready, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm blessed to be alive, especially after all the crazy nonsense I did as a teenager. So yeah, make sure you stay on your P's and Q's. And focus on your future. That's what's most important. But I think I'm gonna end it off right here, y'all. If y'all want more story times, comment down below. Let me know. Like the video. If you're new, subscribe. And hit the post notification bell. My Snapchat and Instagram will be also in the in my intro. And y'all just let me know what y'all think, man, if y'all want more of this. And let me know what y'all want me to eat. Because I'm new to YouTube, new to the mukbang and all this stuff, so I need plenty of ideas. So whatever y'all think, man, you know what I'm saying? We family. So, you know, let me know what's up, man. And then whatever y'all want, I'm gonna give it to you, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's something crazy like jump off a bridge in a clown suit, and I ain't with all that. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace out.